We're pursuing a goal or a dream, you're bound to end up at the great stop. You're probably wondering, what is the great stop? The great stop is the place where it either makes dreams come true or they destroy them. It's when the momentum fades away, when the days feel the same, and you're just unsure. I call that the great stop. With the great stop, bro, your days will be repeating. That's probably like the hardest thing with chasing your dream. I feel like, or goal, your days will feel the same every day. And even when you accomplish it, you still gotta continue doing the same thing every day. I'm talking about, say if you're trying to get into the gym, you will have to keep working out every day, not consistently every day, doing the same thing, but you're still working out. You gotta stay in the gym. With YouTube, you gotta keep uploading. You gotta keep making your videos better. You're repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and that's really what makes great. But that also destroys a lot of people. Repeating the same thing over and over creates great people. Creates goats. Creates people like Kobe, Jordan, Mr. Beast, and all these people that's known in the public. They was repeating the same thing over and over and over again, but they're the ones who made it through. The ones who didn't make it through is the ones who end up saying, I can't do this no more. I'm tired of repeating the same thing over and over again, And it's hard to continue when you're repeating the same thing. As humans, for some reason, we rather repeat the bad habits over and over again, but when it comes to stuff that's gonna change our lives and elevate us, we don't like repeating the same thing over again. We rather do the easy work than the hard. And it's easy to do the same bad habits over again, but it's hard to do the good habits over and over again, It's way harder trying to do the good stuff than the bad. And when you get into that moment where you're just repeating the same days over and over and over again, bro, you will get tired of it. Trust me, you will get tired of it. There's going to be days where you don't feel like doing it. You don't feel like getting up. You don't even feel like even, you don't even feel like it. You just don't. And honestly, the only thing I can say is switch it up, man. You have to find a way to switch it up, to make it different. You gotta maybe do a different way or learn a different thing, or you gotta switch it up, man. Because if you don't, you will get tired and bored and frustrated that it's the same thing over and over again. What else leads to the great stop that's gonna break you or make you is you're consuming too much. You're consuming way too much content. Whether it's the same content you're trying to create or whatever, it's the same dream you're trying to achieve, you're consuming it way too much. And the problem with consuming way too much, we get in our head. You might not do it on purpose. You might do it on purpose. Who knows? It's not like intentionally. But when you consume too much of the stuff that you're doing, like for me, if I consume too much motivational content, I'm finna lose my own, I'm gonna lose my voice into theirs, if that makes sense. I'm gonna lose my voice into theirs. How do I explain it? Like, I'm gonna lose me because I'm watching so much stuff of this content. I'm consuming way too much of it. I'm not gonna know what I created or what they came up with. I'm gonna be thinking I come up with something new and different, when the whole time it's just I'm repeating what they said already, just differently. That's going to happen if you consume way too much, especially chasing a dream or a goal. If you consume way too much, you're gonna end up creating what they created already, and half the time it's not even better than theirs. It's usually like either the a complete same copy, or it's like a watered down version. And that's going to mess up your process of achieving your goal, your dream, or whatever it is. It's gonna mess it up. And with the fact that you're gonna make it like a complete copy of theirs, you're also going to not want to create anymore. You're going to get overwhelmed. Consuming way too much leads to burnout, bro. It leads to burnout. Consuming way too much content, especially the content you're making, or especially the dream you're chasing, whatever, you're consuming way too much of it, it's gonna lead to burnout. And when you end up in burnout, that could make you quit. That could make you give up, and that can make you just not want to do it anymore. It's not good, bro. Consuming leads to so much difficulty in your dream chasing, your goal chasing, or whatever. And also with consuming, you get envious. You get jealous. You get envious. You might not say it intentionally, but like I said, it's there. You feel like you're not doing enough. You feel like, how did they get there and I didn't? You start comparing yourself. You start thinking, oh, if they did it like that, I should do it exactly like them. And then when you get into that moment, you're just like, nah, I'm not doing it right. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. It doesn't feel real, you know? It feels forced. When you're consuming other people's stuff, you really start comparing yourself, and you lead to like just jealousy, envious, thinking you're not doing good enough, thinking you're not going to achieve it, thinking so much negativity because you're consuming way too much. You got to cut down your consumption. You got to cut down your consumption. And there's going to be a point where you just feel unsure. You feel unsure, bro. It stacks with the days will repeat and consuming. When your days are repeating and you're consuming too much, you're going to get to this point where you're just not sure if it's going to work out anymore. You're going to feel like giving up. You're going to feel like that all this time you wasted, all this was for no reason. You're going to feel like that it's not going to happen to you. You're going to see the people that you've been consuming and seeing what they did to do, and then you're going to realize, damn, I'm not going to make it like that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to accomplish it. And that's the thing. Like, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. You're going to either accomplish it or you're not. Simple as that. You might not accomplish it how they did, or you might not even accomplish it at all. That's it. And that's okay, because there's always going to be something else that's going to attract you, that's going to draw you to it. And sometimes the things we go after is not even for us. And even if it wasn't for us, that's a whole pat on your back that you at least went after it. Because I'm sure 9 out of 10, only you was the one who went after it, bro. People is not doing that anymore. People is not going after what they want to go after. They're wasting their lives, but you decide to go after it, bro. And that right there deserves a pat on his back. That right there deserves a good job, because you at least tried. And that's all that matters, bro. Just trying, really. But back to what I was saying, when you're feeling unsure, you gotta remind yourself, your journey is not the destination, bro. Your journey is not the destination. Your journey is what you learned and picked up and experienced on the way. Because half the times when you reach your destination and you accomplish it, you're on to the next thing. You're not as satisfied. Think about it like this. You wish for something. Say if it was a car, or say if it was your license, say if it was a job, say if it was whatever. You wish for something. You pray to God. You ask to God. You work towards this thing, right? Don't even think as a dream or anything, but something simple. Maybe it's a car. Like I said, a car. You worked towards this thing. You saved up. You stacked your money. You did all this stuff, right? You prepared. You got your license. You did all this stuff. And then once you got your car, then it's like, okay, I got it. Now what? Cool. Nice. You feel me? And then when you get your car, then you're like, oh, maybe I should supercharge it. Maybe I should straight pipe it. Maybe I should throw some rims on it. Maybe I should get a detail. Maybe I should get it wrapped, Maybe I should get a new engine. Then you get it. Now what? That's gonna continue with it. You're gonna accomplish these things. Then you're gonna get there. Like, now what? Knowing that, you're gonna stop worrying about reaching that destination. And when you worry more about the destination, you're gonna be unsure because you're not there yet. When you're not there yet, when you know where you're trying to reach and you're not there, that's gonna lead to you being unsure, not sure what to do. Especially when it doesn't work out. Especially when your days are repeating. Especially when you were burnt out. You're gonna feel like giving up, man. You're going to feel like, damn, why am I doing this for? And the problem with that is because you're worrying way too much on the destination and not the journey. I'm the same way, bro. Trust me. I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself, bro. Really, I'm going through it right now. In this moment, I'm going through it right now. I haven't shot a video in 5-6 days. I haven't done my routines and stuff in 5-6 days. It's not because I don't want to do it. It's just I'm not sure, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like my drive for this YouTube stuff is dropping. But it's because I was worrying about my channel not growing. I was upset that after downloading vidIQ, my videos ain't blow up and start taking off like they say it was. I have a problem with thinking my videos aren't as good enough and they gotta be better, which is true. I have to make them better, I was gonna start blaming the algorithm, but I realized I just gotta make better videos, bro. That's it. I just have to make better videos. And with me worrying about all that, then it just led to me okay, I'm gonna have to change something. And then I have to change something, I have to do something different. But now I gotta figure out what that something is. So the past few days, all I've been thinking about is how am I gonna make these videos better? What should I do? How am I gonna do this? I'm not sure. I'm lost. I'm confused. I don't know. You see, but all of that was laid down because I was more focused out the destination and not the journey. I'm more focused about the destination, not the journey. That's my story. That's where I am at now. I'm at the great stop. I'm at that point where I either give up or I fight my way through this point. I figure it out. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know if it's gonna, take my life to a whole different stage and I'm gonna accomplish my goal or whatever. I don't know that. I really don't. But I know I'm at the great stop at the point where, bro, I have two options. I either just give up right now, start a new channel, do something different, or if I push through. I push through and change my content. Make it better. Add new stuff. Add more value. Upgrade my equipment. Change the way I speak on camera. Whatever it is. I'm at that point, bro. I'm at that point of the great stop. And all of it really was led to multiple reasons, I feel burnt out. I'm unsure. I was consuming way too much. The days was repeating. And all I had to do with that, right? All I had to do, it was simple, bro. It's simple. It's very simple, bro. What I had to do was take a break. Take a break from social media. Take a break from creating. Take a break from consuming. Take a break from repeating the same days, Take a break from it. I don't know if I talked about it, but I have a habit tracker. I journal, all that. But I had to stop. I really had to stop for a minute. We still recording? Yeah, I had to stop for a minute. Because it was feeling like the same thing. It was feeling like the same thing. And when your days are repeating over and over again, bro, trust me, you're going to get tired of it. And when you get tired of it, instead of saying, I'm not doing it no more, switch it up or take a break, bro. That's it. You gotta take a break. That's all you need. Take a rest day. Spend some time with yourself. I know I'm on my phone now, but tomorrow I'm gonna be off of social media. I'm not doing nothing with my phone. No electronics, bro. I'm gonna go to work, come home, probably read, go outside, take a walk. But I'm not doing anything with electronics. I'm not probably even gonna upload or anything. I might write down and plan videos, but no. You have to take a break, bro. You have to reset. You have to reset, bro. And what else to do is know that you're burnt out. Realize the problem. Realize the problem, and once you realize the problem, you can find a solution. I'm burnt out, bro. I messed up by thinking I should upload every day, and that didn't do nothing for me. And you know why I thought that was gonna work out is because I consumed a creator thinking if he could do it, I could do it too. We're two different people. Our content is not the same. It's in the same niche, but it's not the same. He has a different story. I have a different story. He looks different. I look different. You know, he's buff, swole, muscular, all that, well taken care of. I'm working on it. And I was comparing myself thinking if I could do it like him, if he could do it, I could do it just like him. And that led to burnout, bro. That led to burnout. You know, that's going to happen. I was comparing myself. I was thinking, he did it, I could do it too. And that's not how it works. It's not how it works, bro. It's like Michael Jordan seeing Michael Phelps win all the medals and him saying, you know, I could do it just like him. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. They might drive you and motivate you to start doing what they're doing, but you're going to reach that point where you're not going to make as much traction and you're not going to take off like that. Because all of our journeys are different, bro. All of our journeys was different, and that led to my burnout. I was uploading way too much. I'm stopping that. I'm not posting every day anymore. You know, I tried it. I said I was going to do it for a year. I did it for like 7 months consistently. Actually 3 or 4. Because before that, I was posting 3 times a day, 3 times a week, And I'm going back to that, bro. I'm going back to 3 times a week. I'm not forcing my videos out. I'm not pushing them like that no more. I'm not going to, I did batch film all my stuff, so I ain't have to worry about, filming every day. But I led myself to burnout. And knowing I'm burnt out, I have a way to fix it. I'm not uploading every day. I'm going to take my time on my videos. I'm not going to rush them. I'm not going to, spend my whole days and all my the rest of my life on. I'm not going to get over obsessed with making YouTube videos. I was more worried about the destination, not the journey. I was more worried about the destination, not the journey. And like I said, if it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. At least I tried. That's all that matters. But know that you're in a burnout session. Know that you don't need to be creating nothing else right now. Just take a step back, relax, rest. Reevaluate what you want to do. Recreate your content. You feel me? That's it. Change your idea, man. I ain't saying give up on what you're doing right now. I ain't saying move on to something different, but change up the way you're doing it. Find a new plan. Find a new way. That's it. Find a new way. Find a new plan. With my YouTube stuff, I'ma still shoot my videos like that, but I'ma add more different shit. My bad for the language. I'ma switch it up a little bit. I'ma do something different. And I'ma keep doing something different until it works out. That's it. Change up what you're doing. Fix your idea. Make a new idea. Better your idea. Ask around to how to change your idea. Whatever it is, whether it's creating content, starting a business, bettering yourself, getting in the gym, getting jobs, getting a career, change it up, bro. You got to switch it up. If you don't, and it wasn't working in the beginning, what makes you think it's still working now? It's gonna work now. You feel me? My videos wasn't working for a while. Why would I stick with the same format if it's not working? Change it up, add new things, keep trying. That's it. That's all you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do. Be ready that your days will repeat. Stop consuming too much. You will feel unsure. And all you gotta do is take a break. Know that you're burnt out and change your ideas. All you gotta do. And I'm not gonna lie and say that once you get past this, your life is gonna change. Everything's gonna, everything's gonna be accomplished. Your breakthrough is coming through. But I will say, if you get past this, just know it will make you stronger. It will make your dream or goal better. It will make you accomplish it eventually. It's not gonna happen overnight, but it will prepare you to accomplish your dream. Because if you could make it past this moment right now, because you're in the great stop. You're in that moment where you just don't know what's going to happen. You're unsure. But just know, if you give up, you won't make it. If you give up, you won't know if you ever was going to be able to accomplish it. But if you keep pushing and implement some of the things I said, trust me, you will be able to reach it. You will accomplish your goal. It might not be the same goal you had in the beginning, but you will accomplish it. Your life will change. I appreciate y'all for watching. I love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Be safe out there. You dig?